sports fans. This is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes here live tonight on this fine Thursday evening. I got my man T1, Mr. Claiborne, somebody else, the man of City League TV. How you feeling this evening, bro?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great. I feel a little better than I felt yesterday. I feel that energy coming back. Hey, I think we're about to have us a good one, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm glad to see you feeling a lot better than you had been feeling the last couple of days, man. I know that whatever it was, it had you down a little bit, but you were still rocking, bro. You didn't let it stop.
But I don't like not being on camera. I won't be on the camera. I want the camera to see me. You know how I look today. I look all right. Am I ready for the camera, bro? Am I ready for the camera? Okay. Okay.
Sure. What's happening out there, Wiz? Tonight, we want to talk a little bit about what's going to happen tonight in the NFL with them Philadelphia Eagles and them Dallas Cowboys. But we also want to talk about what our expectations are for our teams when they play this weekend, week 2 in college football. We had a fabulous week 1. We're looking forward to week 2, and we want to talk a little bit about what we expect out of our teams in week 2, especially for myself and T1. We're playing against some teams that aren't as good as the teams they played against last week. So we're looking forward to something to see how many players they're going to play, what kind of setup it's going to be, what kind of schemes are they going to do, what kind of things they're going to work on. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. What's your thoughts on this game tonight between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles? The winner of this, will they be the one who try to win this division?
Absolutely. And there's only one winner tonight. There's only one possible winner tonight because the team on the opposite side of the field, they done lost their cuckoos, bro. Jerry Jones done lost his cuckoos, bro. They going out there without Micah. And you know me, I'm a Bengals and Browns fan. But every time I see that kid Mike on defense for them Cowboys, I'm like, goodness gracious. Does he make every single tackle? Is he on every single play? If they didn't have them, if they didn't have him, they'd be terrible. I mean, I'll just be saying that just to be saying it, but now they really don't have it. And I think they're going to be perfect.
Do they have anybody on that team where they can get the pass rush from? I mean, do they have some other pieces? They don't have nothing?
Not like Micah. We're talking about probably the best, if not the best, definitely one of the best defensive players in the NFL. And he's on track to where if he just keeps on going and keep on dropping these stats like he's dropping to being get one of them gold jackets and saying that he was one of the best ever out here.
Yeah, for sure. Our man Wiz is saying the Cowboys in a shootout. He think the Cowboys going to pull the upset over those Philadelphia Eagles, those defending Super Bowl champions. Do you think this game could be a shootout?
Absolutely. Because now I'm looking at the Cowboys like my Bengals. But except for we bought our top defensive player back. They didn't. So we're probably going to be above them. And when I say that because you have it's going to be a great offense. Dallas going to be able to move that ball. They're going to pass that ball. I'm not so sure about what the running game is going to be, but I know they're going to pass that ball, so that may open up the running game for them a little bit. But I don't see that defense stopping Philly. So, yes, it could be a shootout. And Philly, even on the defensive end, may need to make some adjustments with the new players that they have coming in and learning how to play with the players that they've lost from that championship team. So, but they still got that QB over there. They still have that championship mentality. And I see this being the easy one for Philly.
Man, what's your thoughts on 16? Y'all hear me? 16 black quarterbacks starting this year in the NFL. How exciting is that, bro? How do you feel about that? Does it give you goosebumps? Do you feel like screaming and shouting?
Hey, it make me want to say go LL and do the WAP. You know what I mean? Because hey, as a former QB, I love it. I love it because I remember when it wasn't nobody but Warren Moon and Randall Cunningham, and that was it. You know what I mean? I remember the days. Then you got the Steve McNairs and McNabbs and them Cordell Stewarts and all of them coming along, and that wheel just been churning and it's been churning and it's been churning, and now it's still churning, and now we have over half of the NFL. You know, so and it's just gonna keep churning because we still coming. They out there in the college world, and that's why they want to try to build somebody up. And that's where you see the build up for your quarterback over there in Texas. You see the build up because we're taking over that position. So, you know, just like with basketball with Cooper Flag, they need that next one. They need that next one to where they can say, hey, here, what you talking about? Here's the best quarterback in football. All right. You know, we just had Cam Ward just went last year at number 1. So, you know, they look for that one to blow up. And right now, it's just a beautiful time for me. And I just see some more coming, you know, in the future. And also just see how the wheels continue to churn for them, too. They're going to make sure that they have some jobs. They're not going to give us all of them. You know what I mean? They're not going to give us all of them. But all of the quarterbacks that I see that been riding that pine and stealing paychecks for a long time, it's really funny to me because, like I say, I'm a quarterback. Your guy, Colt McCoy, he's been stealing money from the NFL for years, but that's what they do for their people. Am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Colt McCoy's not in the league now, but for 12 years he was stealing money. But listen, even more than him, remember Chase Daniels just finally retired, bro. 14 years in the league.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
Collecting checks.
When you think about if they could have it their way, Shedeur Sanders would be out the NFL in 3 years. No backup, no nothing. If they could have it their way, he'll be out. But that's what I'm saying. I just see quarterbacks who just stay around for a long time. You get the Fitzgeralds that you give them a couple of starts on some teams, and then you got them like, hey, they can come in here and they can win for you. No, they might be able to win a couple regular season games for you, but they're not taking you anywhere that's going to get you any type of money. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. And salute to those QBs that's out there not giving up on their dream of being a quarterback, knowing that they don't want us in that position. And salute to all of the pioneers that paved the way for us, black quarterbacks who wanted to be a quarterback, who wanted to play that, excuse my language, white guy position, because that's all you saw at that position. Whether, you know, who cares that all the wide receivers were color, all the running backs were color. That quarterback was Joe Montana, Jim Plunkett, you know. So yeah, it is what it is, but I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited about the fact that we got 16 black quarterbacks starting in the NFL as well. We also got our man FanDuel Zaya of the FanDuel Zaya podcast here with us as well. What's your thoughts on tonight's game? Can the Dallas Cowboys turn this thing into a shootout? Can they score enough points to outlast the Philadelphia Eagles? Because we know their defense ain't stopping nothing.
Man, nah, I don't see it, man. I just think Dak needs some time to get his feet under him. He was hurt all last year. The year before that, he had a bad year. We ain't really seen Dak play good in a few years. So I think they're gonna need some time. I think that offense is gonna be nice though.
Yeah, if they running game can kick in, man, and with the receivers that he got, they could be really, really nice, man. If they can protect Dak Prescott and they got a running game they can lean on when they need to, they could definitely be a team that can score some points. Now, I don't know what they got defensively other than my man DeMarvion Overshown. Outside of him, I don't know if they can stop anybody else. Parlay Bo said, did he say colored?
Hey, I'll be
Nah,
trying. I'll be trying because, you know, so many So sometimes we can't say anything, and they just prefer for us to keep our mouths shut.
You see
And
that, Rob?
only we have to watch what we say. Everybody else can say whatever they want, but we always have to watch what we say, watch what we do, watch how we walk. Watch who we look at, watch who we whistle at, and all of that stuff. But let's go.
Yeah, that is really amazing, man. That out of your 32 NFL teams, half of them, bro. Can you even fathom that?
I can.
Half of them.
I can't.
I can too.
You can't because you can't justify putting somebody in front of these quarterbacks now. So they want to keep their job. So they have to put the best man out there.
That is facts, bro. That is facts. You cannot justify not playing these dudes because they give you the best chance to win. Even now, you're starting to see, the non-black quarterbacks starting to work on their athleticism and their ability to run and extend plays and things like that, as opposed to just being a pocket quarterback. Because the year the pocket quarterback is slowly starting to fade away because the defensive guys are becoming so big, fast, and strong that you got to have some elusiveness to you to buy some time if you're gonna throw that ball out there. Man. Otherwise, if you're a statue, you're gonna get killed. You're gonna get killed.
That's a good point right there because I mean there are other ones like Gabriel. Like I actually like Gabriel. He's just really really short, and I don't know how that's gonna work. But that's just another one of those quarterbacks that a long time ago you would think that they wouldn't have a chance of making it in the NFL. And look at him, he made it. What is he? 5'10", 5'11"? Got drafted in the third round. That says something about his skills and. You know, now these owners, these GMs, and these head coaches, they know they need a winner out there, regardless of what that winner looks like.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. If you want to put some butts in those seats, you got to get somebody out there that can make something exciting happen, man, so that you can get some butts in them seats, so you can sell some tickets. That's the only way you make money is if you sell some tickets.
Right. Hey, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button, man. Thanks for those of y'all who commented. Don't forget that like button. You see all everything strolling down there at the bottom. That's how you can get with all of us. Them WTP sports dudes. We deep. We got like 4 or 5 podcasts. They right down there at the bottom.
Yes, sir. Thanks for plugging that. Let me ask y'all, what are y'all looking forward to seeing your Buckeyes work on this week, playing against Grambling, a team that we all know y'all going to thump their skull. But what are you looking forward to your Buckeyes doing this weekend against Grambling?
Getting some good work. And staying healthy. Today, I mean, against Grambling, it's not something that where we're going to show anything more of our bag than we showed against Texas. But you'll see Sang taking more shots down the field for Jeremiah just to make sure that we can make up. I can guarantee you we're going to make up for the yards lost in that first game. Everybody going to make up for them yards lost. All right. So I see it. I see this. This is one of those stat games, and we just want to hope that everybody comes out healthy. We get to work on the things that we need to work on that we looked at during film study, and we can just get better this week and get ready for Ohio.
You got anything to add to that, FanDuel?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't think we can really work on too much. I think the only thing we can do is just get more people, like the young guys, some action, and see what's behind everybody. Um, you ain't gonna learn nothing from this game. Repetition. It's all about repetition and reps.
Yeah. Do y'all think that they will have Julian saying maybe throw more deep balls in this game, possibly throw the ball more than he did in the first game, just to go ahead and get him his timing with those wide receivers, get the timing with the backs out the backfield, to tie it in? Do you think they're going to do some of that?
Was that for they?
Either one of you.
Oh, what'd you say? My fault, bro. Say that one more time for me.
Do y'all think that they're going to let Julian Saint have more opportunities to throw the football? He only threw 20 passes against Texas. Normally, we know that y'all quarterbacks are going to throw 25 to 30 times a game. Y'all going to run the ball 30 to 35 times a game because it's going to be so balanced. Do you think they're going to throw the ball more, maybe some deep passes, just to get his timing together with his wide receivers and his running backs out the backfield?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. We're definitely Jeremiah is not going to turn around pissed off at Julian like, yo, I had him beat and he was beat easily. All you had to do was throw it up. You know, that's on that drop pass to Flair over the sideline. But I see a whole lot more long balls, like working on them long balls. I see that. Now, do I see him throwing it like 30 times? No, it might still be around those 20 times. But they're not going to be those little short ones. It's going to be we want to run the same plays that we ran last week, but now we want to check off and go to that other receiver and hit that long ball. And that's what I think.
What's your thoughts on Peoples? Do you think that he'll get more touches in this game, or do you think Donaldson is going to become the man?
It's gonna be a two-headed monster, but Ryan Day really has done a pretty good job of picking who the starters are going to be, who's going to go out there first. You know, like it was even times last year where you question about, hey, why is Junkins out there before Henderson, or why is Henderson out there before Junkins? You know what I mean? So he knows, and he started saying it at the beginning of last year, and I had never heard any other coaches say it. And now they're just now starting to say it. But he was saying this stuff last year from game one. He was saying it's going to be a long season. We're going to need everybody. And now everybody really, really knows and understand that. I don't know if we picked it up sooner and faster than others, but everybody knows, like now it's bigger than 2 deep. Like you really need to be 3 deep. And that's even better for college football. You know, with these NIL deals, and they're giving these kids this money, and you may go to a place like Ohio State where you gotta wait your turn. You know what I mean? And that turn may not come until your junior year, possibly even your senior year, because we're just stacked like that, and that's just the way it goes. So now, if you are third string, that means you're capable of hitting that field. And now, every single team that plans on being there at that playoff time needs to be able to go 3 deep. Their third strings need to be able to get them at least 10 to 12 snaps per game. It's a long season to give your ones that rest. You know what I mean? To give your twos that rest in case somebody gets hurt. So, I mean, it's a great thing that it's a long season and they have to go 3 deep. We get to see more players. I saw more players on Ohio State's defensive end in that game, number one. And this was a tight game. I saw cats that I think were third string. I saw Petty John out there at that defensive end spot. I saw Will Smith Jr. out there. Like, there were kids that got minutes in a meaningful game, and that's going to be needed week in and week out from every team that plan on making that 12-team playoff.
Anything you got to add to that, FanDuel?
Yeah, Julian saying definitely gonna throw more deep balls. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying, Julian, he definitely gonna throw some more long, a lot of. Why am I so delayed?
Because you working.
I'm saying Julian saying he definitely gonna throw some long, a lot more long balls. But
Yeah, he
Hey, my
worked
phone delayed or something though. I don't know because I'm
because
saying stuff, but y'all responding to it super late.
you're inside that building. You still
Um,
on the clock.
I'm
Look,
in the air too. I'm in the sky.
look. I feel like you trying to take my shine, young fella. They call me the man of many hats, but every time we look up, every time we have
But
a
technically, I'm
podcast,
outside
what
though.
you doing? You working. You working. And it ain't at the same spot. It ain't the same job. You everywhere. Get your bag, young fella.
Yeah, well, how long do you
Headset.
think y'all gonna play your starters? Will they go deep into the second half or into the third quarter, or will they go to the halftime and then that be it?
Probably,
They no,
probably
they
halftime
gonna
and first possession, maybe.
they gonna play until they get their numbers.
Really?
Yeah, they gonna
They're
play
gonna get
until
the
they
numbers
because
early, Dave.
nah, Ryan Day like he like his quarterback to be at the top of the list by the end of the year. He gonna
Yeah,
want Jeremiah Smith to be there. I,
yeah,
I expect
spoke on
I
that.
expect I expect him to get Jeremiah Smith 2 or 3 tutties.
Hey Zay, hey Zay, I said we got to make up for the numbers that we didn't get in that first game. So
Yeah, that's a
those
fact.
numbers get made up right now, so that you got 2 games, you got this many yards, you got this many touchdowns, and they have enough by halftime.
I think
We have 300 total yards by halftime, so that'd be enough for Jeremiah to get his yards and a touchdown or two, and
so.
get CJ on board to get some get over 100 and get close to that, maybe 80 yards per game starting off. Get people some more carries, some more yardage, because Donaldson actually he picked up a few yards last game.
Yeah, but I think defense is easier to rotate. Uh Offense too, but I just think the offense is not where it needs to be in such a position to where I don't think they're gonna come out till like the middle of the third, close to the fourth quarter for real. I think they're gonna be in the game, bro. They got a rep. They need reps. Like,
That's
just
kind
think
of
about
hey,
it.
that's
Saying,
kind of true too.
yeah, saying was only announced the starter 2 weeks before the Texas game. So he hasn't been repping with the ones the whole time. I think they just need as many reps as they can get, bro. We play Illinois in 4 weeks.
So you saying it's a possibility they might let Sane get about 300 of them and about 4 or 5 if he can.
Yeah, they trying to run it up. 350, 400, 4 tutties.
I would love to. I mean, because that's what those SEC coaches and Big 12 coaches like back a little bit ago. That's why I give them some props, because I would be watching some SEC teams, and I promise you, it looked like they're trying to score 100. If they're playing some bums, it looked like they're trying to score 100. I watched Texas in the Big 12. They look like they're trying to score 100. And it's like we be up here all safe and stuff. And I want Ryan Day to get that mentality back when he said he was going to put 100 up on Michigan right before they bowed out. So I want him to get that back. And unfortunately, I would love for it to start against Grambling, to where, guess what? We're going to do what we came to do and do what we have to do to get ready and prepared to be that high powered offense that we need to be. So Zay, I thought we would probably go like we would normally do. Let them do the half, one possession in the first quarter. Ryan Day, let them hang, man. I'm with you. I believe in you now. Let them hang. Don't stop. If we got 28, 30 something in the first quarter, try to get 20. Try to do the same thing in the second quarter. Let's show that it's no mercy. And at this point, after losing 4 straight to the team up north, it's really really no mercy time. And I don't want to see. I even hate that we was conservative with Texas, but I understood. We're on the goal line. Just get out of here and punt the ball. But let's go.
Yeah. Are there any young players that you're really looking forward to seeing getting a lot of action in this game this weekend?
Looking forward to. I want to see the young linebackers, I want to see the young defensive players. I want to see everybody on that defense. I want to see the young defensive players and see if they're ready to step up into that silver bullet position, because I believe the silver bullets are back. So that's what I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah, I gotta see three people. I gotta see Jaquez Carter on that defensive line because he didn't get no burn in Texas, but they said he was, but he didn't get none. And then I gotta see Bo Jackson at running back, and I want to see continued improvement from Devin Sanchez. Sanchez got burned in that Texas game, but he really didn't play well, and I think he'd be the first person to tell you, like, you could see he was out of position a couple times in coverage. But first game, 100,000 people. I understood, but he on his way. I mean, that's why they threw him out there. They had confidence in him. But them the three guys I'm gonna keep an eye on.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say hats off to Ohio State for knowing that they got two guys from the state of Texas. Well, they probably got more than two on their roster, but just speaking about Rodney Pettijohn and Sanchez, two highly rated guys coming out of high school from the state of Texas. They're playing against a Texas school. I mean, I thought it was honorable for them to make sure that those guys got some
Yeah,
love
both of them got
in that
burned too.
game, man.
Both
I
of them
mean,
got
hats
burned.
off to them for doing that. That's real classy right there.
But they earned that too, because I can guarantee you, if they hadn't put the work in, like, we still have guys who haven't lost their black stripe. And for those of you who don't know what a black stripe is, that red stripe that you see in the middle of all the Buckeye helmets, when you come in, you got a black stripe down the middle, and you have to earn being a Buckeye. You have to earn getting that stripe taken off. You have to earn your way into this brotherhood. So we have freshmen that are we have two players that just lost their black stripes this week. So, freshmen are still losing their black stripes, and kudos to the freshmen who are already out there on the field playing game one against the number one ranked team in the country, their hometown. Had to be an amazing feeling with those 106 plus thousand fans out there.
Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
T1, what about Quincy Porter and Bryson Rogers and them guys?
They coming. We're gonna get a little taste of them. And, like, really, I even think Ryan Day's gonna have to let King Host open it up and let it fly and let them get some too. So just to even get King Holtz ready. So Julian may come out before everybody else. Julian, it may be Julian that he may come out before everybody else, but
I can see that.
but I wish that they would do it like how you said, Zay. I wish they would just go and work on it and make sure that we get Saying ready. But I think we can get that out of Saying in a half against a team like Grambling. That's nothing but that's less than a practice. It's just that it's an
We'll,
actual.
we'll, we'll put it like this. I think our second team offense can be like 5 Big 10 teams starting offense. So I want to see them guys get thrown out there for sure.
For sure.
All of them together. Maybe half, maybe nine for real.
Like, but not just that. So, like, do it like that in the second half. But no, we're not just running the ball. We're running our offense. So, like I said, King Host has the opportunity to air it out and try to top Saying's numbers from the first half and say, hey, listen here, I got it. I'm ready. It ain't too big for me. I've been here for 3 years. I'm ready. And if I can't get past him, I'm here if needed, and I'm gonna continue the success.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question about Keyhouse. Do y'all think they're going to let him throw the football, or is the game going to be so out of hand that they're just going to have him hand the ball off?
No, gotta let him. He has to be able to throw. He has to be able to go into a game and run the plays that he's been practicing. And this is Ohio State. He hasn't been just practicing handing the ball off. So we're gonna have to let him air it out and not just no little 5-yard dump down. This is practice. Let's work and get ready on going with those deep balls. We have the best receiving room in all of college football, so there's no way that even the Grambling DBs can hang with our third, fourth string wide receivers, who are still 4 and 5-star players.
And this kid was almost the starter too, man. They gotta let him go out there and throw the ball, man, to just
Yeah,
keep his confidence intact. Cause we might need him.
yeah, we might.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What are your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Alabama and how can they fix whatever's going on there? Is it a cultural thing now, or is it that the players maybe just don't respect Kellen DeBoer? And did he really get a contract extension? Was that real?
No, his contract is through 2031. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah,
can get
I
it.
don't think he got an extension, and
He just signed that contract.
he just got there, so he definitely hasn't done anything for an extension. And the players respect him. It's just that I think we were talking about. I don't know if we was in our chat or in the last podcast. It's just that program is gone. It's still Alabama, but it was Saban's program, and Saban figured it out, and that's now gone. You still have Alabama. You still have some of the top recruits in all of the country, but the head is gone, and it's gonna take a while for that head to get back. And it doesn't even look like the SEC is going up, so they may be stuck with where they are right now for a minute, as they have been before Saban got there. Prior to
Man, they
Saban,
trash, bro. It's over for Alabama, man. They about to go through a decade of misery.
and they've done it before. That's why I talk so highly about my university. We don't go through down years like this, you know, and then everybody's mad at me. They mad at me because I'm arrogant, but I also will put the stat up right there in your face.
Hey, I'm
And
arrogant too, Ty.
they
I
just
think
keep
that's why they be mad at me
got
too,
stats,
man.
bro. We got everything to back up everything we say. Man, you know, that could be a whole nother show. Y'all already know.
He said that could be a whole nother show.
You already know. Hey, Rob, you know I'll take off. You know I'll
Oh,
take off and
oh,
eat up about 3, 4, 5 of them real quick.
oh, for sure, for sure. You do it in the chat when you get rolling. And let me ask y'all this, man, because the NIL Clearinghouse, they've had over 300 and some odd deals that people put out, schools that put out there, and only 5% of them have they already said are okay. Out of the half that they looked at of the 300 and something odd that they got, what's going on with this, man? Are they like me and FanDuel was talking earlier, who said, man, you know, teams are just throwing stuff out there to see what they're gonna bite on, what's gonna stick. How are these schools gonna be able to tell these players that they're gonna get this when the clearinghouse is not approving some of these deals?
Hey, it's gonna be interesting. Wow. The game is on already, and Dallas about to go score already. It's this whole thing. We know this whole thing is wild. It's going to continue to get wilder because there's no real type of umbrella or anything. Everything is just wide open. Everything getting showered on and rained on, and it's coming down, and ain't nothing nobody can do about it. And if the players' deals don't go through, you better hope you got a couple more, or go look for you a school that makes sure your stuff go through. Because Ohio State, we have our own setup. We have our own foundation set up for our NIL deal. So I would like to know if our players have those problems, and I would very seriously doubt if we do, because we're a program and we have our whole thing structured together to make sure that our players are taken care of.
Yeah, y'all's name was not mentioned in that, so y'all not one of those schools.
We
Yeah,
have a foundation. When I tell you that they prepare these young men in every single aspect of life in the game, from their finances to everything. So you would imagine that would have had to carry over once they start giving these kids money and they said, hey, we're going to put this foundation together and everything's going to come through here so that we can make sure that everything is right and everything is done the way that it's supposed to be done. And that's another reason why the players can't just say, hey, I want $2 million and Ohio State, can you beat it? We're going to tell them, go ahead and get the kicking.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
I think, man. I think like we was talking about earlier, Rob. I think they just throwing deals out there, bro. You got to see what you can get away with. Um, but I know that the reason why it's not affecting Ohio State is because exactly what T1 said. Some people are paying kids over $1 million. We ain't really doing that. We probably got Jeremiah Smith that's making a meal, and probably Caleb Downs is right there. But everybody else, I'm sure they're not making nowhere near that. So we're really filling our cap through the 13 million for real. But they said our roster is worth 35. But we know we got endorsements. That's the thing. Everybody might be making.
They said Texas is 40.
Yeah, they said Texas is 40,
Texas
and that's
and
why
Oregon.
they mad we beat them because they paid more than us this year. They
Yeah,
said,
they
you know
say
what I mean?
Texas and Oregon. They paid more than us last year. Texas and Oregon paid more than us last year. That's where everybody got it confused. They were saying it like Ohio State paid so the most, so they automatically won because they paid the most. But Oregon and Texas paid more than us last year.
That is
Fact.
true.
And they be mad at me, dog. They be mad at me for spitting facts. That's why I'll be my gut be busted, man. I be cracking up.
That's why they tried to get you, T1. They want to shut you up, man.
They know they can't. That's why, hey, listen, I promise you I'll be cracking up, man. Because I'm gonna bring something to tell you that nope, that's a lie.
For sure. So those schools who are doing that, what are they going to do when those deals get turned away and those players is like say for instance, listen, you get a job, right? You get you a job and you don't work for 3 months and they're telling you they can't pay you. What is that kid gonna do? What is that kid gonna do when you go to him and say, listen, we know we told you we was gonna get this, but we can't give you that. And then what kind of
Hey,
bad
honestly,
publicity is that gonna be on the school?
I feel like honestly, we're going to end up back in court because in what field in America can they tell you and put a price limit on your negotiations of your contract? Whatever you can negotiate, you can make, man. This is America, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they can tell you you're not worth something if somebody is willing to offer it. That's why I always be like, we're going to somehow make our way. Watch, when this player union form, we're going to end up back in court, bro.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna end up back in court. At $600, they trip. I mean, if you get from your school's what is it called? Oh man,
Collective.
yeah, they're collective. They're saying $600, bro, is the cap. Nobody's going.
$600. $600 for what?
Like say for instance, if your collective is gonna give you money, they're capping it at like $600. It could be more than $600, but $600 you gotta work. You gotta do the job, whatever the collective is saying that you're doing, as opposed to it being like an endorsement thing. I think. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
But
that sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. I could be wrong. I might have read that one, but I did see that 600 figure in there somewhere, and that you can't get more than 600.
Well, shoot, XK might try to get out there next year and try to see if I can give a couple endorsement deals out. I got a few 600. I can give a few players to throw them some free merchandise so they can rock and blow up on social media for me.
For sure, for
I
sure.
actually wish I can get some. I got a few stacks for somebody.
I thought the
I can get
collective was a makeup of all your endorsers though, for real. Like, so where is the deals coming from that's getting sent to the clearinghouse?
Those are it. Those are the ones that's going through from the collective. Those are the ones that the clearinghouse is getting. Like, say for instance, if like your school, like Texas has the Texas One Fund, right? And so if they're going to give any athletes any money, they got to run that through the clearinghouse. But if Arch Manning gets a deal with Red Bull, that's just his deal with Red Bull. That ain't got nothing to do with the collective. That ain't got nothing to do with the buyout money. None of that.
So
But
how are they going to regulate whether or not the school sent Red Bull to Arch Manning? You see what I'm saying? To make up for the
well,
money
because
that
I think because Red Bull is dealing with players individually, like
no, check me out what I'm saying. No. I'm saying, all right, say you go, you recruiting a kid, you promise him X amount of dollars. But you only have a certain amount of that X amount of dollars to give him. So instead of not fulfilling your promise, you go talk to Red Bull like, hey, we need y'all to pay this dude so he can come to our school. How are they going to? You see what I'm saying? How are they going to manage that great take?
They can't. They can't.
Hip
They can't.
dude. Fuck that nigga. That nigga live in Philly, don't even like Philly. Fuck you get Barkley, nigga. Oh damn, my fault, y'all. I thought I put the mute button.
Hey, T1 Uncut.
I got my cousins over here, man. They came for the game, man. My fault.
Hey, T1 Uncut.
Hey, look, I seriously thought I hit the mute button like all the way seriously. I was
Yeah,
looking around
we
and I
could
saw it
tell,
wasn't,
bro. That was
I saw it
uncut. That
wasn't
was
blue.
after dark.
Right, man. Hey, if any of y'all saw Mr.
TV.
Claiborne say that, I'm really just a regular person.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We all regular folks, man. For sure. Let me ask y'all this, man. The big game of the week is going to be Oklahoma and Michigan, and I know both of you are Buckeye fans. What do you want to see Michigan be able to accomplish against Oklahoma? A team that has a really, really good defense. Their offense looked good last week. I don't know what they're going to look like against Michigan, but what do y'all want to see Michigan try to accomplish in that game?
Now, time out. I don't know if you try to title that and quote that so it sound like that it was on a level of Ohio State type of game. So are you telling me that the game this weekend, that's the top game in all of college football, you trying to tell me that is Oklahoma and Michigan? I'm just asking. We don't have nothing better than that on the schedule for this weekend?
No, for this weekend we'll have nothing better than that game this weekend.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not even Illinois and Duke.
No, that's not better than Michigan. Well, College Game Day is going to Norman, Oklahoma, bro.
Okay, so that means that is the game of the whole day. So everybody got cupcakes this weekend.
That's not the game of the week for me.
That's what I'm trying to say, because now
Not for
if
me.
you're saying it that, now we're talking about two teams that he didn't make or do nothing last year, and we're trying to say that this is what everybody want to see.
No, that's gonna be a good game though, but it's not the
Yeah,
game of the
I
week for
do.
me.
I'm there. I'm there, and I'm with a Michigan fan. I'll probably go over to my cousin Casey's. I'm there.
Well, what's your game of the week, Fando?
Yeah, that's
Easily
what I'm gonna
Iowa State. That's always a banger.
You telling me you
do.
Iowa State over
Man,
Michigan?
you only gonna
Bro,
get away with
that is
that.
one of the most underrated rivalries in
It
college
is.
football,
That is
bro.
true.
It's a good game.
It
It's a good
is.
game. But
That is
only the
true.
Midwesterns care anything about it. And some people don't care nothing about it. And they damn sure don't care anything about it down there in the state of Texas.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
I'll
Well,
take
I
that
care
back.
about it.
I'll take that back.
That's a fact.
Texas may root for Iowa State every year they play Iowa because it would have been a Big 12 versus the Big 10, so they would want them to beat them. So maybe they do care about that game, son.
No, man. Texas do not like Iowa State. Iowa State used to give Texas fits. They don't want to hear nothing about no
Zay,
Iowa.
come on, you can give me something better than that, man. That sound like almost. It
Bro,
sound like my Illinois Duke game was better than yours.
that's gonna be a hell of a game, bro. I'm telling you.
No
It
I'm
other
is.
watching
game,
that.
like
It
no
is.
other team, no
Yeah.
other power 14 matchups, even if it's bottom dwellers.
See, you done
Like I
got
said,
spoiled off of week
Illinois
one
and Duke.
already. You done got spoiled. You done drank the juice, T1.
Oh, but I want it, man. I want it. Look, I'm gonna get it out the NFL this weekend. They got some matchups. Like I need to see a match. I need to see something great every single weekend. And if the Michigan Oklahoma is the only one that we're gonna get to see, and then we gotta wait all the way to 7:30 to see it, that's 2 thumbs down for me. But I'm gonna enjoy watching it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best game of the week, man. But what are y'all looking forward to seeing in that matchup? Or y'all ain't looking forward to seeing nothing?
I, I'm looking forward to seeing, what the team up north is going to do with this new freshman quarterback in a big time environment like Oklahoma against a power forward defense. Like I don't care how bad Oklahoma was last year, but this is a whole new year, and they're about to go up against a freshman quarterback. And if I'm a defensive coordinator, and I know I'm going up against a true freshman quarterback, I'm going to think that I should be able to win this game for my team by confusing that quarterback. But we'll see. We'll see.
Man, listen. One thing I seen, I still got problems with that Oklahoma offensive line. I
Oh, the
don't
offensive line is
see.
horrible. It's horrible.
Man, listen, they looked it bad for real.
It is horrible.
Uh, man, I'm optimistic. I want Michigan to win though, because I want to keep on sending the message to the SEC. That's just how I feel. I don't care that this is the team up north or nothing. I want to keep on sending messages to them, and I want to let them know where their rightful place belongs, and that's number two. So I'm rooting for Michigan this week for sure. I'm gonna be rooting against the SEC all week. I know it sounds like a hater, but I guess I am one. You feel me?
Nah, you supposed to.
Hey y'all, check dick. I gotta go. I got a real whole party going on down here. And it ain't enough mutant and camera off in the world that can go for what's going on right now. So I'm gonna have to get up out of here, y'all. Hey, salute. I love y'all.
All right, bro. Love you too. We
All right,
appreciate you,
family.
bro.
We
Sport
gonna
News
hold
in
it
the
down,
building.
bro. I just went on break just to finish the pod.
Already know, my man. I love y'all, man.
All right, love
For
you too,
sure.
bro.
Salute.
All right, peace. Man, you out there in the dark, brother?
I'm about to go chill in the car and finish the pod, man.
Oh, okay. So what's your thoughts on Florida State? Do you think they're gonna be able to continue that momentum going into this week? Or do you think they might be on so high that they might have a letdown?
Who they play?
Not lose, but sort of like come back to earth.
Who do they play?
Let me check the schedule real quick.
Who do they play? I feel like I just looked at this. I'm surprised as soon as you said Florida State, Mossberg ain't come in hot.
Right. Ears is burning.
Oh man.
They got East Texas A&M.
Oh yeah, they about to keep rolling. But listen, after that win, you gotta go stump another mud hole. You gotta go stump a mud hole in these boys just to keep the flames and the confidence flowing. You know, when their next big game in like 2 weeks,
Let me see.
3 weeks. Like they play Miami
Yeah, they play Miami.
in 3 weeks, right?
Oh no, no. Yeah, 3 weeks. They got Miami on October 4th in 3 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah. So you just want to keep the oil running in the car smoothly. You know, you don't want no engine lights coming on. You want to stay healthy. You want to keep confidence at an all-time high, and you just want to keep on building on what you did in week one. Listen, now they got 3 games in between, right? Miami.
yeah,
They just gotta go out there and play football and keep on building, bro. Because like if they have a bad showing against one of these lesser teams, cause some of that stuff seep back in from last year. Cause you know they was rolling on that all-time high going into that Alabama game. I feel like they wanted to step up for their quarterback. But if you have a bad performance against one of these lesser teams, man, some of them old thoughts can creep in. So they gotta put their foot on the gas.
yeah, for sure. We missed two underrated games, man. Baylor, SMU. That could be a good contest. And
Yeah,
then we got UCF and Florida. That should be a good contest. The way
man,
UCF is up on Boise State.
nah, it's levels to this, man.
There's levels to it.
Yeah, Boise State ain't. They ain't. Do you feel me? I feel like that Genty loss just showed us a lot because that's
Yeah.
the same offensive line. Moss, what you talking about? We better. He said we better score 60.
Yeah,
Y'all better score. Y'all better score 60 against Toledo, whatever state. But that Baylor SMU game is tricky. I put it on the ticket though.
Oh, you put it on your ticket?
Yeah, I got Baylor in that game. Oh, let me save my picks for Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's gonna be on our docket for Saturday morning too. So
Yeah,
uh,
we could
check
just
that out.
preview. My bad. We should just be previewing.
Yeah. Uh, what's your thoughts on is Notre Dame after they come up for this bye week? Are they going to be able to get ready for the couple of games that they got coming up? Because they don't have like a easy stretch. They got a couple of solid games coming up. Do you think they're going to rebound?
Yeah, they gonna rebound, but like you say, it's not an easy stretch. Is it because you see Power Four schools, or is it because you actually believe they're playing good football teams?
I because it's Power Four schools. I don't. I can't necessarily say they playing some good schools.
You
I mean,
see
I
what I'm
got Texas
saying?
A&M, but I don't know how good Texas A&M is.
Well, I told y'all Texas A&M didn't look good, so we're gonna see. But you know they got SEC talent, but they did not look good. That dude was running the ball all over Texas
All over
A&M
them.
last week.
Yeah, all over them.
So you know, you going into a game where they supposed to have the best back in the country. They didn't get that boy enough touches. They should be going into this game chopping at the lips, talking about I'm going to get this boy 30 touches in this game, and I don't see no way Texas A&M will probably be able to slow him down unless they just commit a lot of extra dudes in the box.
Yep, yep. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Even the offense for Texas A&M, I didn't think their offense played well. Even though they scored 42 points, I still didn't think their offensive line looked troublesome. Because you're playing against lesser talent. To me, when you're playing against lesser talent, it should not be a question about whether or not you're winning the trenches. I seen Marcel Reed getting pressured a lot in that game.
And
He used his legs to it, huh?
and didn't they return four starters on their offensive line?
I don't know, but it looked troublesome in that game, and I felt like he used his legs to get out of a lot of jams.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. He did. He did. He did for sure.
Notre Dame need to understand they need to get their running back the ball though. They have to get. He should not end the game with 10 touches. I don't care if you're trying to save him. I don't care about Jadarian Price. He needs 20 plus touches a game. He is headlined as one of the best running backs in college football. There's no way he should not have touched that ball more in that Miami game.
Right. Do you think Chris Ash, their defensive coordinator, do you think he called a good game or a decent game?
Uh, yeah, but no. Notre Dame is going to keep on falling into this trap, though. I don't know. They're allergic to zone defense. Uh, Zone defense is not a bad thing. It's actually a good switch up. They got some of the best man cover corners in college football, but sometimes you got to mix it up, man. And I mean, that's how we killed them in the championship. You want to man up against some of these teams that got an absolute dude uh, out there. That's not good, you know. It's not. It's not always good. It's not always a good situation. Them crossing routes, them corner routes, you know, leaving dudes on islands. That I mean, if you're playing against a team with good team speed, man can be a team killer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anything else you want to add before we go ahead and wrap up? We're coming up right up on 1 hour.
Nah, man. Listen, I'm about to tap into this Dallas game. This Dallas, what's the score? 7-0? 7-7.
Let me see. It's
It's
7-7?
7-7. Yeah, Philly scored.
I
I
guess
probably
Wiz
should have.
called it. This is going to be a shootout. 7-7. Yeah. I might try to catch a little bit of it here in a second. But yeah, I didn't have anything else to add. I was glad you was able to jump on for a minute so we could at least stay consistent with our 7:45 broadcast of the Thursday night forecast.
I got disconnected.
Oh yeah,
Hello?
yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
hey. Yeah, I was saying, bro, 4 for 4 for 82 yards. Dak and CD got 3 receptions for 76 yards. I should have started Dak. But Bo Nix play your Titans. So I'm like, man, they trash. Bo Nix about to put some numbers up.
Nope, nope. We're gonna shut him down. He will have 135 yards passing, no
As long as
touchdown.
he as long as he throw 3 touchdowns, I'm good.
For sure, for sure. Man, I wanted to get George Pickens in on mine, man, but y'all said I couldn't substitute him in for a tight end. I couldn't put him in over none of my wide receivers.
Who's your receivers?
Uh,
St.
I
Brown
got
and
St. Brown, uh, Xavier Worthy, and
man,
McClunky.
you see, you being a homer, you could have
Yeah,
easily
yeah, yeah.
started.
Let me be a homer then. Let me be a homer, bro. I wasn't putting him in front of Xavier Worthy. I wasn't doing it.
You could have put him in for who the Chiefs play.
I don't know. It don't
That
matter.
that
It
that's
don't
no,
matter.
that's what matter. Who do they play? That's how you got to play fantasy football.
Hey man, I'm a rookie. I'm out here on a whim and a prayer, bro. A
Yeah,
whim and a
well,
prayer.
with now post game, he identified that you don't seem and look like a rookie. He already identified that fact.
I was just
You
picking dudes who I thought was the best at that moment.
you know you fleecing us.
Okay, well, I hope I fleece y'all well enough to get that pot.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I like my team. I like my chances.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure all of y'all gonna come out victorious. But Brock Purdy is my quarterback, so he ain't gonna give me too much of nothing.
Yeah, you crazy. I got the 49ers making the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I hope he got some weapons to throw to.
I mean, Ayuk is hurt, but he got Juwan Jennings still. Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, maybe I might be able to make some noise. Yeah,
George Kittle. I think Kittle might be hurt too right now. But
yeah, Keith might be
yeah,
hurt.
I ain't got nothing else, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, lock in with all the channels at the bottom. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hey, that like button is real easy. All you gotta do is tap it.
All you gotta
Hey,
do is
and we about to start a new thing on the stream. You have to hit the like button if you heard something that you've never heard, you learned something that you never learned, and you like the content. If you just like it, if you click the video and you like something you heard, you gotta hit the like button.
gotta hit the like button. Gotta hit the like button. All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'll catch you in the AM.
Man, I'm gonna be hiding, bro. Oh, you already know what's up.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
Thanks. All right, though.
All right, I'll catch you, bro.
Peace.
Hey.